Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 17 franchise mode with your Los Angeles Kings. Yes, we are back here again for year 4, halfway through, and we're playing really badly. Well, not really badly. We're going 17, 21, and 3. We made a trade last episode to get rid of Teddy Purcell, a second round pick from this year's draft, and a prospect for Gauthier. I can't remember his first name. Julian Gauthier, who is a low elite at 22 years old. So hopefully he might be able to take over Tyler Toffoli's spot on the first line maybe next year. Then Toffoli can drop to the second line. We'll be a lot stronger team. So we're basically going to try and carry on with the squad that we've got. We tried to have a look at any moves that we could make, and there wasn't really anything that we saw. So we're going to go up to the trade deadline and see what happens. Here we go, folks. We really need to start stringing some wins together if we want to make the playoffs. We're very much a fringe team at the moment. So the trade deadline is on the 1st of that month. Right, we start the episode with a game against the Oilers. Can we beat them? Yes, we can. We've been getting a lot of wins, though, near the end of the episode, which is a positive sign. Against Vancouver, we win. Oh, good. We are starting to string some wins together. Trevor Lewis has returned, so let's just have a look at the lineups here. Colton Skeeviel's currently playing. Trevor Lewis. Is Trevor Lewis left wing or right wing? He's right wing. Okay, so Skeeviel, thank you very much for your help, but you are going back as a scratch player. Okay, against Dallas, they beat us last week. Can we get a win this time? Can we? No, we can't. Against Winnipeg, can we get a win? No, we can't. Okay, so we're kind of coming back down to earth a little bit here. Come on, we need to string some wins together. We need to go on another win streak. Against Buffalo, okay, let's just go on a loss streak then. Brilliant. We're not going to make the playoffs. We are not going to make the playoffs at all. I'm calling it now. We're not going to make the playoffs. Scout defenseman in Russia for two weeks. Tampa Bay. Oh, good. We get a win there. That's quite helpful. I think Melker Karlsson is injured. That doesn't help. We've been being hit by a lot of injuries as well, which really doesn't help the situation. Trevor Lewis is battled to go best lines. Against Calgary, we win in overtime. Good. We are very good when it comes to extra time. That's where we've managed to scavenge quite a lot of our wins. Against Anaheim, let's have a look. Chris Stewart for a third-round pick and Malik. Oh, that's interesting. Let's take a look at this. So, Chris Stewart, what's he rated at the moment? He's got 1 year left on his contract. He's 32 years old. He's 83. Not really that keen on that. Malik is 60 at 19 years old. And I thought, nah. We'll wait till the trade deadline to make any trade like that. That's an interesting depth move, but I'm not sure. Oh, Justin Braun and Tommy Wingles for a first-round Schmitz and Weim. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. So, Justin Braun is 86 overall as a defenseman. Oh my god, that's actually quite decent. Tommy Wingles, 80. Oh, this could really patch up our team. But we'd be giving away a third. We'd be giving away. Oh, he's a 6th round pick, 74 at 22 in Schmitz, and Weimar is 62 at 19 and a first. So let's just take a look at this. Our defensive core, that would really patch up our defensive core. That could actually make us a really solid contender. Because we have, so if we're bringing in an 86, we'll have 94, 88, 87, 86, 85, 83. That could really patch up our defense. And then right wings, we'll have 85, 87, 85, 84, 82. And then we'll have a lot. You know what? I think I might have to pull the trigger on this. I think that because they're hopeful at the moment, they want the prospects and the picks because they're not particularly playing very well. Do we have the salary cap for it, though? That's the question. Apparently we do. But surely we'd have to send somebody down because we're right up against the cap. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yes. Okay. So, best roster. If we go best rosters currently here. Come on, let's get some wins here now, lads. Okay, good. We start with a win. Right, so we've made a big trade here for Tommy Wingles and Justin Braun. We gave away our first round pick of this year's draft. So we've only got a third round pick at the moment. Currently riding in the draft, which is quite bad. We'll have to see if we can scavenge a first round pick or a second round pick. So actually, first, you know what? I'm gonna just check my lineup now because we're now going 500 hockey, which is brilliant. We are getting close to getting a playoff spot. We're 1 point behind Arizona, so that trade might be incredibly useful. Melker Karlsson's out for 2 days, but he's got a playable injury. He'll be back for next game. So Fabry, Kopitar, Toffoli, Pearson, Carter, Gauthier. Oh, look at this third line. 3 84s on the third line. Spalling's gone up to an 83. Kemp and Trevor Lewis. That is brilliant. That has improved our forward court a lot. Then Justin Braun playing on the second pair. Then we've got McNabb and forward. I like it. I really do like this. This is a lot better. Thank you, San Jose, for trading us 2 players we definitely needed. I wouldn't have thought to have picked up those guys, but we wanted that right winger at sort of 84 overall, 85. We wanted an 85 or an 86, but I'm more than happy to settle for another 84 if it means patching up that forward core. That was actually a really good trade. The only thing is we gave up a first-round pick for it, which is the worst bit. So we're playing roughly 500 hockey at the moment, and we're going on a win streak here. That could be the final. Those 2 could be the final pieces in the puzzle to get us back to the playoffs and maybe have a decent run at the cup. So against Columbus, we lose. Okay, so that's our first loss in about 5 games. Against San Jose, good. Right back on the win sheet. That's what I like. Overtime loss, we get a point. Like, we're taking losses, and then we're coming back and getting wins. Well, I mean, except for those 2. Okay, can we get a win against Arizona? That would be really important if we could. Against Arizona, we shootout lose. Okay, it's a point. It's a point. Right, we're very close to a playoff spot at the moment, which is good news. But at the same time, we need to kind of try and push in front a little bit. Tommy Winkles is happy because of his ice time. We get a 3-1 win against the Oilers. Ben Smith, is that Ben Smith, right? From the New Jersey Devils. Oh, he's a defenseman, so it's not Ben Smith. It's Brendan Smith, 82 overall. Nah, we don't need him. We don't need him. Okay, against Minnesota. So we're going above 500 for the first time since like the first 10 games of the season. Oh, Michael Frolik. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this trade. How's Frolik doing? Oh, so that's too much money for me though. 85 overall at 32. His contract runs out at the end of this year. Nah, I'm not giving up all of my prospects at the moment. I can't. Okay, against Minnesota, we overtime win. Good. Against St. Louis, we win. Oh, good. We're now starting to get some wins. Oh, I love it. Brilliant. Against Montreal, we win. Oh, I love it. You see, that trade was perfect. San Jose gave us the perfect trade right there. If we win the Stanley Cup, I won't even care that we gave up a first-round pick. You know? Like, that's just one of the things you have to accept, don't you? Okay, an overtime loss against the Habs, but we get the point. I don't want Brendan Smith, thank you very much. Right, we're at the trade deadline. We're going 31, 27, and 6. We are currently second place. Wow. Vancouver have really shot up ahead, but we are 1 point above third place. So let's take a look at this lineup at the moment. Who's producing and who isn't? Kopitar, 47 points in about 60 games, isn't it? 62 games. Doughty, 47 points. Gauthier, 32 points in 66 games. Toffoli's a minus 20. Fabry's a minus 20. And Kopitar's a minus 15. So that line isn't really working out very well. Everybody else except Martinez is a plus. Oh, and wow, Justin Braun's a minus 13. But that might carry over from some of his play with the San Jose Sharks. McNabb is a minus 11. I honestly don't think we need to make any changes to this lineup. The way that we're playing at the moment, we are set to make the playoffs if we keep playing the way that we're playing. So I'm gonna gamble it at the trade deadline. We've made a couple of trades already. We've picked up some key depth pieces. I think we just need to go for it. Fuck it is what I say. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's get some wins. So nothing happened at the trade deadline for us. Okay, against the Islanders, another win. We could actually get a 40-win season here. Considering how we looked like 10 games into the season, it looked very unlikely that we could have a 40-win season. But we're now starting to string loads of wins together, which is brilliant. Oh, I love it. This is great. Thank you, San Jose, for giving us the trade. I mean, they traded 2 solid depth players to a rival team. I love it. It's brilliant. Thank you so much. Right, against Philadelphia. Oh, 3 wins. 3 wins. We've only allowed 2 goals in the last 3 games. Wow. 2 goals in the last 4 games. Okay, then we get a loss against Anaheim. That's fair enough. Okay, against Ottawa. Let's not go on a losing streak. Good. Right back at it. We could maybe hit a 45-win season here if we keep up this way. I would not have expected that. Jake Muzzin, he's back. We get a loss against Colorado. Fair enough. Against Chicago. A loss. Don't go on a losing streak. Good. Yes, win against Buffalo. Get right back on that winning sheet. Okay, another loss against Tampa Bay. 10 goals scored in that game. Bloody hell. Against New Jersey. Let's have a look. Shootout win. Yeah, because we were going less than 500 at one point this season. I did say at the end of last episode we'd need to have a strong second half of the season. And we have. We really have. Which is brilliant. So, against New Jersey again, we beat them in the shootout. We lose them this time, okay. The Ontario Reign are having a relatively decent season, 31-27-3. Another scouting assignment ready. We'll scout the defenseman in the O for 2 weeks. Okay, keep going. Against Anaheim, can we go back on the winning sheet? There we go. Right, a 40-win season. Can we at least hit 41 wins this season? Okay, a loss against St. Louis. I think we've got a playoff spot. Against Calgary, a win. Good. So we've got... Yep, we've qualified for the playoffs. Brilliant job, boys. Yes! And a win against Winnipeg. More like loser peg, am I right? Oh, God. But yeah, so it looks like we have qualified for the playoffs with the second place in the division. Nice. With a record of 42, 34, and 6. I'm incredibly happy with that. That is brilliant. So let's take a look at what team we're playing to start the playoffs. Oh, God. So, I think with the team that we've got now, and we've been hot at the end of the season, I think we could make it far in the playoffs. I really do. I think we could see ourselves in the playoffs. So, want us to boost team chemistry by 5. Hey, we did it. Nice. Well done, us. So, we are against the Anaheim Ducks. We are against one of our rivals for the first game of the 2020 playoffs. Oh no, I don't want to go calendar. I want to hold a team meeting. And we'll call that an episode, I think. I think that'll be perfect. I think we can beat Anaheim. I hope we can beat Anaheim. I don't want to have an early exit in the playoffs again. We are in a win-now mentality. We cannot wait. Oh, Carlson's up at an 85, and loads of people have gained some experience. Experience? What is this, an RPG? No, they've gained morale. It's basically experience, let's be honest. So let's take a look at this lineup. It's a lot better. No current injuries going into the playoffs, which is wonderful. Fabry's still an 86, but if we win the cup, he might grow. Watson at an 82 has decided to play on the second line. Wingles is up at an 85 as well. These two they're just growing. They're just growing. I love it. So Spencer Watson, we kind of want you on the fourth line. Then we've got Pearson, Mersch. Carlson's up at an 85. Spalling's up at an 83. Let's look at defense. We've got 88, 94, 88, Martinez. Wonderful. Oh, this team is looking so solid now. I'm really happy with the moves we made. We got Gauthier, who, how did he finish in points this season? He got 36 points. That's a lot better than his last year totals. So he basically over doubled up, and he was a +8. So that's pretty brilliant. He played 84 games this season as well. He had 39 points in the AHL 2 seasons ago. He got 36 points in the NHL this season. I'm quite happy with that. I'm very happy with how the players did. So, we start next episode playing against the Anaheim Ducks in year 4 of our franchise mode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I'm really happy about the end of this episode. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.